We've also committed to opening up for greater participation by independent power producers to increase our capacity, offsetting load shedding, and then also stimulating competition and hopefully reducing the cost of getting electricity, leaving a little bit of money in the pockets of our residents. I stay committed to those promises even now as the mayor, and we have started doing some work towards achieving those objectives. However, we've got challenges as well. Historic challenges, I've already spoken about our aging infrastructure, which we need to address. But we also have challenges in terms of how we relate with our residents around the provision of electricity. The supply of electricity in the city of Johannesburg is not free of charge. It is something that residents are expected to pay for. And our ratepayers do pay for electricity. That money goes into a kitty, which forms part of the city's revenue. The money then gets used to render services in the city to both the affluent and the poor. We do understand that there's different socioeconomic groups in the city. There are people who can afford and there's people who cannot afford. For those who can afford, we expect them to pay. For those who cannot afford, we expect them to register for what we call the ESP, or Expanded Social Package of the city. This is where we keep the indigent database, or a database of anyone who says, I cannot afford to live in Johannesburg, I can't afford to pay my rates and taxes, I need help. When you register, you are then given, you're allocated to either one of three, or now it's actually 4 bands, because we've now become more accommodating. You are allocated one of those bands, and according to which band you've been allocated to, you will qualify for certain benefits, including free basic electricity. It is the responsibility of those who can't afford to register for ESP. If you are not registered, even if you can't afford, you will not access free basic electricity. Now, we want our residents to belong to one of these two groupings. You're either paying or you are receiving free basic electricity. There is no in between. Anything in between becomes illegal.